So we have a couple of therapeutic targets, but much too little. I think there is quite some work, some activity in the field now to identify new ones. We have already amyloid drugs and tau drugs, which lower the load of this pathological proteins in the brain. They have been tested, in my opinion, in a much too late stage of the disease. So part of the thinking there is it worthwhile to repeat these experiments in the early stages? Can that prevent the dementia? And how are we going to organize those type of clinical trials? Because that's very long term. And how are we going to ascertain that these therapies are sufficient, safe to be used in patients which have no clinical phenotype as yet? So there's a lot of discussion there to be happening. And then the other big challenge is to increase the funding for this field, because I think we need to get in a similar kind of flux as in the cancer field, given that there are equal the numbers of people with dementia as with cancer worldwide, 45 million in each category. So, but we are underfunded. If you compare with cancer, we have 10 to 15-fold less investments in dementia research than in cancer research. And so I think that's the second big hurdle. And I also think that part of the sometimes negative comments we get, you have still no therapy and nothing. It has mostly to do, in my opinion, with a lack of funding and a lack of basic insight in the mechanisms of the disease.